Live from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, here's Candace Cooper.
You are listening to your girl Candace Cooper, trying to give you that good when it comes to sports news. Whether you're listening on the airwaves, online, or the SB Nation radio app, we are certainly glad to have you. More importantly, if you want to talk to us throughout the show, do that. Follow us on Twitter at SB Nation Radio or Candace D. Cooper. Feel free to call in 800-224-2004. Let us know how things are going for you. Now, I hope you are socially distant right now. I hope you're listening from the comfort of your couch, or if you're on your job, you are in the cubicle by yourself. More importantly, I hope you are washing those hands and just staying cleanly in this time of quarantine. Phillip Rivers gets $25 million. But Cameron can't find a home. Phillip Rivers, who can't bust a grape, who can't run, he's not agile, and he cannot find a home for Cameron Newton. $25 million you're going to pay Phillip Rivers and no money for Cameron Newton? That's crazy to me.
I definitely think he's going to be a backup somewhere.
But the fact that Phillip Rivers is about to start somewhere and Cam Newton is not even going to get a starting job, if you just give him a healthy O-line, all that he's had to do, I don't understand, but it's okay. Okay, I'm going to come down from my high horse. I'm just going to come down. Easier to hide stuff when you're winning, right? So It's easier to hide the fakes because you might not agree, but if the play is executed, whether or not Tom Brady said, you know what, screw you, I'm going to do what I want to do, and it executed well, you're like, okay, fine, whatever, it got executed. Yeah. But when things start going downhill, hence, the pick six on the last play of last year's playoffs, then you start having the questions, and then you start saying, maybe the pick six is what did him in. Maybe he got frustrated to the point where he was like, I'm tired. I'm talking about Bill Belichick. I'm tired of, shaking or beating around the bush here. I don't think Tom still has it. And that's okay.
Listen, if they went on to win the Super Bowl last year, it would be a different story, no doubt.
Tom Brady would still be there?
I think, yeah, potentially. I think he would have been willing to.
The addiction of winning and being around toxic situations. That's a sit down Dr. Phil Oprah episode.
Well,
okay,
I guess, but that's the name of the game.
I'm willing to stick out this pain because we're winning these championships.
Well, if relationships had if there was an actual objective win in relationships, and you fought with a person a lot, but you kept winning, then you're going to stick around with that.
I told you before we went to break, we have a special guest. Terry Bradshaw is partnering with Frito-Lay for their Ready for Crunch Time campaign. From now until the Super Bowl, his main responsibility is to encourage everyone to bring the chips to any football gathering because no party is complete without them. Now joining above it all, we have 4-time Super Bowl champ and Hall of Famer Terry Bradshaw. Well, now that the Super Bowl is here, is it more of a challenge for Mahomes against the great 49ers defense, or the 49ers defense ability to stop Patrick Mahomes? This is going to be a great matchup. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, he's got to have time to throw. And the one thing he'll see in San Francisco is great team speed.
We all talk about, how athletes struggle with transition, and we didn't like that lifestyle for so long, but you kind of get accustomed to people being in your face. You get accustomed to people always asking for your autograph and the crowds and what have you. And to go from that to literal silence and being in your thoughts, like we're sitting here in quarantine, that changes everything, right? So you finally feel like, you know what? Maybe those people bugging me is not that bad. Maybe playing flip quarters in the locker room with the security staff is not that awful, right? So, I don't know. You give and take.
Especially for Jordan, right? For a guy that is as competitive as competitors get.
I'm just going to be positive because, what else can I do? If I can do nothing but share joy in these 3 hours that I get with you guys, I am going to do that because there's nothing better than being able to talk to y'all about sports. In the sports, we can talk about throwbacks, lists, even if we can't have live games. We're going to make it fun, and we got to do it together. So I appreciate all the feedback and love I get. But if you missed any of today's show, be sure to follow SB Nation Radio on Twitter or SBNationRadio.com, where our podcast will be posted and uploaded later today. For Candace Cooper, for Tiffany Marshall, for Lebo, we hope you have a great rest of your day. And always remember that Coop and Tiff are above it all.